We're finally getting our September Direct. It has been a long month of waiting to see that red graphic appear on Twitter and make all of our wishes come true. Hopefully. The tweet specifically said that the Direct will concentrate on games launching this winter, and we're definitely expecting a New Horizons update for fall and/or winter. Now the question is, will they include Animal Crossing in the Direct? I suppose it comes down to whether or not the update will be significant enough to be worthy of being included in this 40-minute presentation. Either way, we're gonna get a New Horizons update. Thanks to data miners, we know of a few items that are coming for fall that haven't been officially announced yet. Because of these items, we'll for sure hear some kind of news for a 1.12 update or a 1.11.2 update if they want to be cheeky with it. Besides those interactive items, what else could the update hold? What is possible? What would the community like to see? There are going to be some spoilers moving forward, so if you aren't interested in hearing about them, there's a nice video in the iCard that you might enjoy. We'll definitely hear about the 3 new Halloween items, the Spooky Treats Basket, Spooky Tree, and the Spooky Trick Lamp. There's also some Nook shopping items that appear starting in late October. The Day of the Dead marigold decoration, holdable lanterns that appear at the beginning of November, and a Shitose Ame for Shichiko-san showing up in late November. These items were added into the code with the previous 1.11 update, but they are time-locked, so we don't have access to them quite yet. Could we get new Halloween items? I hope we will, but I'm gonna keep my expectations down. It's my own fault for looking at the data mines that we already have, I suppose. If the new update is teased in the Nintendo Direct, I feel like maybe they'll add more winter items too, just to kind of fill up some time. The few new ones that we know about now doesn't feel like it's something worthy of being part of a Direct. Or we just won't see anything in the Direct at all and we'll get a Twitter post next week laying everything out. But let's pretend Animal Crossing will be present. What more could they add? Last year, we got a few leaf items and furniture from the Mushroom series along with pumpkin items. I would definitely be down for more folly things. We got some cute interactive items coming our way, but not too many decorative ones. We have a decent amount of pumpkin furniture items, but once Halloween is over, they kind of feel out of place. We've had to get creative with how to make the pumpkin items look like they fit an autumn theme without screaming Halloween in our faces. I'll even take more leaf furniture. We have an entire season dedicated to leaves falling, but only a handful of pretty leaf items to craft, and half of them aren't even furniture, though they are still great. Give us more. We always want more. Look at all the items we could get in New Leaf during just Halloween. I know New Horizons has over 14,000 items including color variations, but sometimes it just feels like we've got nothing. I'm hoping to see some kind of Nook Point update. If not for this announcement, then sometime soon. It's crazy to me that they created this whole new mechanic with new exclusive items and haven't added anything else to it. We've gotta get new items at some point. Soon. Please, Nintendo, why am I collecting these points still? Maybe they're trying not to do too many exclusive items so those who don't have online won't feel left out, but I still want stuff. One thing I miss from New Leaf are the Halloween costumes. We have a couple. We can be like a bear or a skeleton, but where's the werewolf, monster, ghost, and bug costumes from the previous installment? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love being a caterpillar, but I assumed more costumes would show up around Halloween. Maybe they'll be generous this time. I keep questioning why they added the few items that we don't have access to yet in the 1.11 update. They're usually pretty good at keeping the next update items a secret, probably due to the lovely community data miners. Maybe it was a scheduling thing, or maybe they were giving themselves room to work on more mechanics. Of course, I'm gonna mention him, Brewster. One day I'll stop mentioning him in videos. It's fall, we're getting cold. Autumn and winter are the perfect time to add hot coffee and a cozy cafe to the game. We've seen data mined evidence for the cafe, so it's only a matter of time. The question is, when? A Direct feels like a great opportunity to reveal a huge update. What's bigger than adding the one thing that everyone's been asking for? Only time will tell when we'll actually get to see the cafe. I hope they didn't change their minds. He's gotta come. I'll sit here and wait while drinking my boba. There are so many mechanics I've wanted Nintendo to add that I feel like fit so well with the game. These things will probably never happen. Guess it's more just wishful thinking on my part. I want a holiday change-up. If you've played through the entire year already, there's nothing for you to do event-wise. No new recipes to get or furniture to craft, and it's just the same old experience we had last year. Granted, this is how Animal Crossing games have worked in the past, Once you're through the entire year of the game, you've pretty much done it all, but changing up the holiday a bit would welcome most of us back to play a bit more. More crops. Why did these go away? Of all the stuff that was data mined, the only one we got were pumpkins, and that's it. I want more vegetables, more farming, add cooking, something. Give us sugarcane to grow or corn to make a maize out of. These new mechanics would get many of us to come back for a decent amount of time. We could even use the food items we already have access to, like fish and fruit, to cook with. Apple pie, anyone? We got a little taste of this during Turkey Day, and now I want it all year long. This time last year, on top of being blessed with an entire new mechanic of growing pumpkins, we also got a few adorable reactions. Our second reaction page is very bare, but I've learned from past experiences with how Nintendo adds new features that just because there is an open spot doesn't mean there's more coming. When new items or customization options are added, they don't think about filling up the menu they created originally. They just add stuff and move on. I would be very surprised if we got additional reactions to use, but I would also be down for more adorable emotions for my villager. This is the first time Nintendo promised updates for Animal Crossing at the beginning of the game's lifespan, and I think it was a mistake. When developers announce that they will update the game over time, most of the community immediately has ideas of brand new mechanics, crazy item additions, and years of updates. If Nintendo never announced frequent updates at the beginning, none of our hopes would be as high as they are. I think over time we've gotten good at calming down our imaginations, but we're still craving more, especially in a time where other games have added so much. Ever since the update from last fall, I've had high hopes for the future of New Horizons. Maybe this update will finally be the one I've been hoping for. Do you think New Horizons will be featured in the Direct? Either way, what do you want to see for the fall update? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!